Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. These are some of the social media today, which are popular in the 21st century, but mostly with teens and preteens. From CNN by Chuck Hudden, who's a TV producer and also writes articles in the CNN, wrote this. Uh, I would rather not eat for a week than get my phone taken away. It's really bad. Say Jane, a 13-year-old. I literally feel like I'm going to die. That's what the kid said. That's what Jane said when the phone take gets taken away. Social media is changing our generation, and we need to do something about that. Study shows in July 2012, about one-third of Facebook users in the US, Australia, Brazil, and Belgium are under 24 years old. Therefore, that's why we need to reduce the time teenagers are on social media to 2 to 3 hours. Uh, there's something called SNS, which is social network sites which teenagers face problems, according to Ellen Vordermeer on her article "Risk on Social Media." The three types of problems. The first problem is hate messages. Some people might post bad status about you on your post. Um, they might also write bad information about you. They may also intentionally gossip about you, or you might take the information wrongly. To gossip or spread a rumor, they need more than just your number. They need info to find you in other ways. The second problem that teenagers face is take contact risk. Strangers can find your contacts on your Facebook time when you post it on your Facebook, or your information on Instagram. It's also a high risk on cyberbullying. They post hateful messages on your timeline. They start hate chats about you. Not only do strangers get your contacts on your Facebook timeline or on other social media, they can advertise you to other people, which you may you may be in danger of kidnapping, or maybe a target for assault. The third risk that you face is commercial risk. They might use your profile to show their friends, or even people who are willing, they're urging to hurt you. Even though it looks like we have a lot to deal with, fear not, there is a solution to this problem. The action that we need to take right now is we can mix our agenda by doing other stuff than staying on social media all the time. The first thing you can do is you can have real life conversations. Instead of talking on the phone, you can get a chance to talk to the person face to face, and you can see the facial expression, and you can feel the connection between the people. You can do sports. You can learn a new move in basketball, soccer. You can also socialize with your teammates during that. And then the third point, you can spend more time with your family. Maybe you've been ignoring your family, or they just want to know how you're doing, you might get time to catch up with them. Well, imagine a life with little time spent on social media, instead doing greater things besides scrolling down your timeline. Imagine yourself being being content with your life, not worrying about what other people have in social media or how successful they are. Imagine all the things you can accomplish, like learning a new move in basketball or even learning a new language. Imagine spending time with your family, not having internet, just playing games and even talking to them and knowing how they're doing. So for the action, you make a schedule on how you make a schedule so that you know what to do and how to do besides social media. From another quote by Ibrahim Hassan, who's a personal writer and a blogger. Remember that these sites are built to make money, not increase productivity. Nobody is looking out for you except yourself. Social media is changing our generation, and we need to do something about that. Study shows in July 2012, about 1/3 of the Facebook users in the US, Australia, Brazil, Belgium were under age 24. Therefore, that's why we need to reduce the social media time to 2 to 3 hours. In this time, you can get out of the social media comfort zone and get back your life. It is better doing things that matter in your life. Time to wake up and start living in the real world instead of the social media world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Eugene, we're going to have you stay up. If you can deal with it, if you need to sit, you can. But let's go ahead and have some questions. Whenever you're ready, you may pull.
How are parents going to limit their child's cell phone and computer use on social media?
They have I think some plans have that parents can see what the kids are doing. Maybe parents can on their phones they can use that plan so that they can see what their kids are doing. Yeah.
Did you forget takeaway once?
Huh?
Did you forget takeaway?
Me?
From here?
Sometimes. Yeah. It has happened before. And I'm not saying that they should just take away your phone. That they should not take social media away from you. It's just that they need to you need to balance social media and other things.
Are there any positives for keeping as much social media in our lives as we have right now?
For me, yeah. During this winter, I thought that I would just stay at the dorms and just do other stuff. But then I got a soccer team. A traveling soccer team wants me to play, so I can do that instead of just.
Oh, I mean, spending as much time as we do now, maybe where some people see it's excessive. Some people might say, no, it's good. Are there any positives of so much, really a lot of social media use, do you think?
I think.
No? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Would it be a benefit because using a lot of social media to contact your parents? You use it to texting them and talking.
Oh yeah, but I'm not saying that you should that they take away that. People who stay in the U.S. instead of just texting your parents, you can do it all the time. you can just communicate with them. Okay. Face to face.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, Eugene.